Welcome to Our College Your Voices. I'm your host, Kara Monroe. In today's episode, we are continuing our series on the Online Instructional Strategies Conference, this time with some of the sounds of that conference from your colleagues who participated. We had over 200 faculty from all over the state who participated in that two-day event held at the C4 building in July of 2019. As with all of the episodes that we record on location, you may hear some background noise, and I'll actually speak to that in just a minute, right after we hear from Kathy Long, who led the team that organized this event. So let's start with our interview with Kathy. Kathy, tell us what you do here for Ivy Tech.
I am the Senior Training Specialist for the whole state of Ivy Tech Community College.
Excellent, and you have orchestrated this two-day event. Tell us what the goal was for this event as you and the team started putting this together.
So we wanted our faculty to feel valued. We wanted them to know that we appreciate what they do in the classroom. We wanted them to have a great experience, to be able to talk to other online faculty, share best tips and practices, and then also respond and give them resources and ideas and tips and tricks on how to improve their instructional strategies and their instructor toolkit.
Good. And what are some of the key takeaways of things that you've seen people, you think they're going to really take away from the event?
I was really excited this morning when this group asked to be put in a larger organization. They want to continue the collaboration. The ideas that are being shared amongst the faculty is really inspiring, and I think they're inspired to go back to their campuses and start implementing some of these ideas.
Very good. And what's next for some of the training you're going to be rolling out for Ivy Online?
So we're going to take some feedback that we have here. We're also going to try to duplicate some of the sessions that we've offered here and put that either in a webinar or in an online format so we can make this scalable and then take some of the concepts and keep growing and expanding on that. We're asking the faculty who are excited here or any interested faculty to come be a presenter, share your knowledge. Peer-to-peer training is where it's really at. And, I have experience as a faculty member, but I'm not in that day-to-day classroom, hybrid, synchronous online environment like these true faculty members are.
Very good. Well, Kathy, just kudos to you. It's been a great event. I've heard nothing but positive comments from faculty. So great job to you and the team.
Make sure you come next year. As you can hear, we're having a party.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you.
As I said, you might have heard just a little bit of even a party atmosphere in the background. Kathy and her team certainly knew how to put on an outstanding event that was both a ton of fun with incredibly positive energy that you'll hear about from some of your colleagues, but also where people learned in a very active and engaging way. So with that, we're going to transition into some of the things that your colleagues heard on day one of the conference. Day one included a session with me answering FAQs for faculty. We'll tell you at the end of the episode how you can access those FAQs, as well as a Mythbusters session of things that folks believed about online classes, but were perhaps afraid to ask. So it was a really great session, and I'm excited for you to hear some of the things that they've learned. So would you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Crystal Dumas from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I teach psychology.
Wonderful. Hi, Crystal. So we've had a lot of conversation over the day today. What's been the most important takeaway for you for this first day?
I think the most exciting thing, first of all, is the energy that everyone has, and I love the different applications that people have had to engage students online.
Right. We've heard a lot of best practices. Is there one in particular that you're going to take back and do something different with in your online classes or even your face-to-face classes?
I think some of the things that I might do is change existing videos that I currently make, as well as maybe swap out some of how I do my online office hours.
Very good. Excellent. Thanks, Crystal. Yeah. So would you introduce yourself? Tell me your name and your campus and what you teach.
My name is Gary Kiesling. My campus is Muncie. I teach online, philosophy, intro to ethics, and philosophy of religion.
Excellent. And so what's been the most valuable thing you're going to take away from the conference from today, from day one?
Well, today we learned in terms of communication personalization with the students, the integration of video clips within the modules in the course content. That'll be able to provide a overview of highlights to look for in the coming week. And that is a feature within Canvas that I am now acquainted with. So I'm grateful for that.
Excellent. Very good. Thanks, Gary. So I'm here with Matthew Adams. Matthew, tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Matthew Adams, and I am from the Madison Ivy Tech, and I teach different biology courses. And one thing that I learned from this course, or this day, that I truly enjoyed was someone mentioned hiking in the woods and using a video to record something while you're hiking. And I'm not technology savvy, so I'm going to have to learn how to use my phone to take videos and apply it to my biology hike.
So would you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, this is Jim Freigang from Program Chair of Design Technology at South Bend, Elkhart.
Excellent, Jim. Thank you. So we're here at the Online Instructional Strategies Conference. What's something that you're going to take away back to your online courses that you're going to do as a result of being here?
Well, I like what we just saw in regards to introducing ourselves and create a video, in essence, saying who I am, and hopefully what the students will get out of the course. So in a personal way that they can see me and actually just have it so it's a little bit more personable than just looking at a stark computer.
Excellent. Thank you, Jim. Very good. I'm here with Marta. Marta, will you introduce yourself and tell us what campus you're from and what classes you teach?
Okay, great. I'm Marta Beltz, and I'm from the Madison campus, and I teach communication courses. Majority of my online classes have been COM 101, but I also do COM Interpersonal, which is 102, and 201, which is Mass Comm. One of the big things that I have never done, and I'm ashamed to say, as a comm person, I've never done any video. I've never embedded any video welcomes or video instruction. I've always been a little timid, so I'm going to do that. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do it for finals and with my summer classes and see if I can go ahead and break that barrier for myself.
Excellent. Very good. We've heard a lot about that as we've been here the last couple of days. I'm here with Shelly Fishback. Shelly, tell me a little bit about where you teach and what you teach.
I'm in health sciences. I teach in medical terminology, and I'm from Lafayette.
Wonderful. And so you've been here at the Online Instructional Strategies Conference for almost a full day. We're coming to the end of day one. What's something you're going to take away from what you've learned so far?
Something that I had taken for granted possibly was the ability to put in a video as an introduction and to use that more than once throughout the semester. I thought just do it once and be done with it, but I can put it in there more than once and it's not that difficult to do because I can whip out my cell phone and actually do it on the go. So
awesome. Very good. Thanks, Shelly. Would you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Sarah Garataz, and I'm from the Lafayette campus. I teach English, various classes in English.
And Sarah, you and I have worked together for years, so it's good to reconnect with you. Tell me something you're taking away from day one of the conference.
Honestly, I'm taking the positive energy out, and I hope that continues tomorrow. I also have heard other ideas about the video profile, which I believe is a great idea. I have to say that as a matter of practice, I always address my students by name, and I require them to sign off by name to help the community in the course so they get to know each other.
On day two of the conference, we started out with a session by our testing services staff and disability support services. You'll hear Elizabeth Starr, our first interviewee that day, talking a little bit about that session. And then we continued on with a big round robin learning session, followed by the final two sessions in the large breakout groups. So you're going to hear a lot of different tips today. I think folks had a lot of opportunity to share not only with each other in small groups, but in their large learning groups. So you'll hear a really rich set of tips come out today. I'm here with Elizabeth Starr. Elizabeth, would you tell us what campus you're from and what you teach here at Ivy Tech?
I'm from the Bloomington campus and I teach English.
Excellent. And you've been a mentor and developer for English 111 for years, correct?
Correct.
It's a wonderful course. So we're in day two of the Online Instructional Strategies Conference. Through the first morning session, what did you learn during that session?
Well, I learned a lot about disability services and all the new things with the Proctor forms and Proctor U. And basically, I learned to be in close contact with my disability services coordinator on my campus because I'm going to have questions.
Excellent. Very good. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
I encourage everybody to record every single one of my lectures. They can just do it automatically. They have my permission.
My name is Chris Emsley. I teach at the Lawrence campus, math, online 136 and 201. Last semester, at the beginning of the semester, I called all of my online students and introduced myself and asked them if they had any concerns about the class. I only spoke to about half in person and left messages for the other half, but the students that I spoke to were really appreciative.
Hi, I'm Edward Tolukian of Ivy Tech Bloomington.
And what do you teach, Edward?
Math.
Excellent. And Edward, you just shared a tip with the room. What was your tip?
If you turn your proctor forms in at the beginning of the semester, even if you don't have the test ready, the students can still sign up, and then you can give the proctor, the testing center, the proctor forms when you're ready.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So I'm here with Justin. Justin, will you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Justin Dalton. I teach math at the Sellersburg campus. And one great feature that I learned about today was to message students who, where you can message students who have not completed something that maybe have, that you want to say great job. I'm definitely going to use it in my classes.
Excellent. And you access that through the 3 dots on the gradebook column, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. Very good. Thanks, Justin. I'm here with Lacey. Lacey, would you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Lacey Cousin. I'm the Health Sciences Dean out of Sellersburg.
And Lacey, what's something that you've seen or thought about here at the conference that you want to share?
The thing that I learned that I'm really excited to try is the transcriptioning that's available to us in Zoom. It's always been a barrier for me to make a recording and then have to go back through and pull over a transcription, and to know that this service is available and then we can edit if the machine doesn't understand us is very exciting to me.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you. So I'm here with Sherry Flynn. Sherry, what campus are you from and what do you teach?
I'm from the Evansville campus, and I teach business administration classes.
And what have you thought about the conference so far, or what do you want to suggest for the future?
Okay, so far I think the conference has been good. The most valuable part of the conference was at the very beginning, when we all got to ask questions to Kara Monroe, and she was able to answer those for us. And many of the questions that people asked, other people had on their minds as well, so it was very valuable.
And we kept all those questions, and we're going to post the questions and all the answers online, so folks can take a look at those as well. Not just those of you who were here in the room, but those who are listening to this afterwards. So everybody will be able to look at that in My Ivy under the Faculty tab, under the Ivy Online Resources. I hope that you've heard something that you might want to try in one of your online classes, or even use an Ivy Learn in one of your face-to-face classes. So our call to action for this episode is to try out one of these tips yourself. If you do try it out, we would love to hear about it. You can reach out through any of the standard ways that you use communication on the show, or you can share it in our new Microsoft Teams community. Remember that you can log into Teams through your Ivy Tech account, and then go to the Teams button, scroll down to the bottom and click on Join a Team, and then click on our College Your Voices team in that group. If you do share your favorite online learning tip in our team, you'll win an extra chance to win a copy of Flower Darby's book, Small Online Teaching, that we talked about in our last episode. Don't forget as well that you can check out those frequently asked questions about Ivy Online on My Ivy on the Faculty tab under the Ivy Online FAQs. And as Kathy mentioned at the top of the episode, you can reach out to her at KLONG5@ivytech.edu if you would like to volunteer to help out with some of the training that we're doing around online learning in the coming year. Thanks again for listening to this episode. I'm your host, Kara Monroe. You can connect with me on Twitter at KNMTweets. Our producer is Ann Penny Valentine. Ann is on Twitter at IndyPenny. You can reach us by email at ourcollegeyourvoices@ivytech.edu. Leave us a voicemail at 317-572-5049. Again, our voicemail number is 317-572-5049. Our website is ivytech.edu/podcast. Production assistance for this and every episode are provided by Becky Campbell, Sarah DeWitt, and the Ivy Tech Community College marketing team, and our podcast concept is by Matthew Pittman. Our theme music and post-production services for this episode are provided by Jen Eads at the Brassie Broadcasting Company. We will see you next time on Our College, Your Voices.